Here we go. Spoiler alert, audience. Hi, everybody. Look who's back. Look who's back. Oh, she's back. You're back. Hi, everybody. You're back. Let me help you back over there. Come here. Let me help you. Here we go. Let's back over here. There we go. There we go. She's back, everybody. Hey, what's up, everybody? There's our crew today. Happy, what is it, Thursday? Thursday, yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Let's get started. Thank you for being here. Don't mind me while I pour my water. Thank you. Have a seat. Let's get started. We are thank you. Welcome to the show. Have a seat. Welcome to the show. It's been about 2 weeks since I've been able to say this. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the show, Kendall, everybody. Hello, Kendall.
Thanks, guys.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
For people that didn't know, she had a lip transplant.
Yes.
Oh, was that what it was? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I pulled a Kylie Jenner, and I just got it all redone, and it's feeling good.
It looks fabulous.
Thank you.
There are no scars. You look amazing.
Went to the best doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I always wear such high heels, and I can't right now that I always forget how tall you are. I was like, oh, hugging you is like, you're way up there.
I know, I'm like 6'2". Yeah, for people, because people notice everything, especially certain people. If you are looking at Kendall's shoes, she's wearing flats because of the knee surgery. Yes. So yes.
Yeah, no heels quite yet. I can hardly like walk normal, so high heels would be funny. But surgery went well. They removed some screws out of my knee and different hardware that had been hurting my
Holy
IT band.
franken knee! Wow.
I know. So you got this happened, you guys. Jason, I asked him if he wanted to see the photo of all the hardware that they took out. It was all bloody and gross. And he's like, no. And I was like, here, want to see? No,
I know.
For real.
It's like when someone goes like this, they go, ooh, this smells bad, smell it. You know what I mean? I said to Kendall, I go, I don't want to see that. And before I could even say no, she goes, here. I go, I know, I just said I don't want to see that.
But it's gross. But I mean, it feels, as much as it hurts, it feels so much better already just having taken some of that junk out. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. Now, we should say too, I'm just trying to cover all the bases right away. We should tell people too, because we used to get emails all the time. People were concerned about Shane standing. They're like, why do you get to sit and Shane, and I'm like, there's, take the aluminum foil off your head. There's not a conspiracy about everything. But tell the folks before we get emails, you have requested to stand.
Yes. No, right away, Jeff, our executive producer, was like, we'll find a way to get you to sit. And honestly, it's a lot more comfortable to either stand or just lay down, lay or sit with my leg completely flat. And so that's not really an option.
Yeah,
so.
We couldn't, for the record, we couldn't really put like a Craftmatic adjustable bed out there for you. But I mean,
a day bed?
I would do anything to get you back, but I'm just saying, that would be a little awkward.
It would be super awkward,
Yeah.
and I'd actually be like, no, I'm not sitting in that. But no, so this feels good. I put most of the weight on my other leg anyway.
Yeah.
It's kind of part of therapy to just stand.
I get it. And we should say a big thank you to Shane for filling in during this time. Thank you, Shane. We love you.
Thank you.
She's not going anywhere. She'll be back. She'll be back from time to time. So
yeah, she told me she brought an outfit today just in case I needed to tap out early.
Oh,
Yeah.
She was great. We miss you at Halloween and next year though. Next year, no surgeries, okay?
That was so funny. Shane's high, beautiful voice and that nasty mask.
Yeah,
and,
Voldemort.
Giant hands.
I had fun with that show. Yeah.
Man.
Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. Gotta drink my liquid. I still have the cough. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying everything though. Well, first up, it was a special 2-hour episode of The Masked Singer last night, and that meant a double unmasking. Now, before we tell you who went home, it's time for... Yep, spoiler alert. There were several standout performances last night from the night, and here is a clip of one of them. This is the thingamajig, the flamingo and the Rottweiler all put together. Look at this.
Ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling. Please don't leave me, girl. Don't you go. Ain't too proud to believe, baby, baby. Please don't leave me, girl.
So good. There they are right there. The judges are absolutely stumped on the thingamajig, but he's really tall, so he could be a basketball player. As for, I love that that's the go-to. Like when someone's really tall, well, they have to be a basketball player.
Duh.
But yeah, as for the flamingo, the judges guessed, and so did our staff, Fantasia. And from the real Adrian, yeah, she could be. I don't know. I don't think if Adrian could sing, she would be like on a singing show.
She
can't
was
sing.
a cheetah girl.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Duh. The younger Jen, we got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, cheetah girl fandom, Jason. You know what I mean? I don't know. The Rottweiler has some fans thinking that it's Daughtry.
Oh, like Chris Daughtry? Okay.
Yeah, because so I talked about this on the radio show, and people were emailing in and saying that in the clue package, the Rottweiler showed a blue rose, and I guess that Daughtry has a blue rose tattoo.
Oh.
So, I don't know. I haven't seen Daughtry's tattoos, but I mean...
No. I have to think at this point, when they can sing like that and dance, I mean, that's a different kind of stamina.
Yeah.
I would assume most of the really good ones are singers at this point.
Me too.
You don't just like walk into being able to sing and dance.
No. Yeah, it's not like Danny DeVito's going to be up in there. Yeah,
No.
I mean, yeah.
So the whole NBA player thing, I don't know.
No, I mean, no offense to Danny. What? Don't be offended. Danny DeVito can't sing.
Oh,
In the
dance.
end-
Well, maybe.
Yeah, well. In the end, two singers had to go, and it was the Black Widow and the Penguin. The Penguin was a comedian who has dealt with bullying as a child. Guesses range from Star Jones to Wanda Sykes, but Jenny McCarthy thought it was her View co-star, Sherry Shepherd. While the Black Widow was a child actor, nearly everyone guessed Raven Simone. After much anticipation, the celebs were Raven Simone and Sherry Shepherd. Yeah, there we go. If you listen to the Penguin, the Penguin did a song, a super bass, or no, all about that bass. When Sherry said bass in the song, you could hear Sherry Shepherd's voice. It was like, oh, that has to be Sherry.
Yeah, like the way she says it, like
Yes.
that twang.
Yeah, all about that bass.
No trouble.
Next in the dish, Emma Thompson. Thank you, audience, for humoring me on that one. That lady not impressed by my singing. There we go. Yeah, right there. Now she is. Yeah.
Sorry.
She's like, holy crap, I'm on camera. Yeah, right there. That color looks really good on TV, by the way. That's a good color for TV, yeah. No, not you, her, yes. I'm kidding, you both look good. Yeah, there we go.
Look at her seahorse brooch.
Wasn't that
That's
funny?
so cute.
I love how Red thought it was about her. She's like, me? Yeah. That's my girls up there. Next in the dish, Emma Thompson's new holiday movie, The Last Christmas, hits theaters tomorrow, and already reviews are pouring in. But before we give you some of the headlines, if you don't know what this movie is, here's a little trailer.
You've missed 5 doctor's appointments. Mum is scared.
So, tell me about sleep.
She never sleeps.
Exercise?
Not at all.
Alcohol?
Oh, she's
in a while.
drinking like the pirate.
Well, okay, fine. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much for your time. Let's go, Mum.
Oh, you! Again.
What do you mean again?
Did you follow me here?
Are elves always so cynical?
Yes, relentlessly. These are dark times.
I'm Tom.
Kate?
Isn't that how you always meet people right there? Yeah, in addition to Emma Thompson, the movie stars Amelia Clarke and Henry Golding. Well, the critics are not loving this movie. Rolling Stone says, last Christmas, when holiday movies go very wrong. And I'm sad because I really wanted to see this one. The Guardian says Emma Thompson's rom-com is an overstuffed turkey. Okay, that's my favorite one right there. And the BBC's culture section says, last Christmas is brutally unfunny and contrived. Yeah.
It's a very British way to be rude.
Yeah, very, very. I still want to see it though. I don't mind. Look, some of my favorite movies was attacked at first. Love Actually, now beloved, was destroyed when it came out. Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, it didn't do well at the box office. It was middling, and it got attacked by the shishi poo poo critics. The word contrived, I'm sure, was used to describe.
Contrived.
And now it's beloved. It's just a
It is. I've been really looking forward to this movie, and we'll see it no matter what. The LA Times said there's enough sparkle and Christmas feelings that you'll be fine.
But again, because we make fun of Christmas movies here because of Ted.
Right.
But here's the truth. I think these shouldn't be reviewed by critics.
Right.
Nobody expects these cheesy Christmas movies to be Amadeus. You know what I mean?
No.
And yes, I just pulled out
Amadeus.
a movie from the early 80s. But I'm saying, nobody expects it to be Dances with Wolves, you know?
Right.
I'm moving into the 90s, people, slowly, yeah.
And I feel like they compare them to the really classic good movies.
Yeah.
Like this one kept getting compared to Elf. Well, the reason that we only have 15 really, really good Christmas movies out of all the junk that's been done is because it's hard.
Yeah.
Lay off.
Lay off.
Right.
Go lay off. And
Lay
go get
off.
another cup of coffee. We'll be right back, everybody. Coming up, even more hot dish. Serving it up is Dax Holt, live from Hollywood. He has your first look at Jennifer Hudson as the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. Then Kendall's back, just in time to do another 9 to 5.
I love oysters.
Today, she's headed to Smack Shack to learn the ins and outs of oyster shucking.
Was I supposed to pretend I've never had an oyster?
And Oprah is firing up social media with her vegan diet push. So if it's good enough for Miss O, it's good enough for us. We're going to learn how to make vegan crab cakes. Just ahead.
This is what happens when Guillermo takes a journey under the sea.
Hi guys. So this is my first day in a Little Mermaid, and they gave me a trailer. It's so nice, so cool. So they say I'm gonna be a fish. I don't know what kind of fish, maybe a goldfish, a salmon. So what I'm gonna be doing?
I mean, it's a very simple production number. It's a blowfish. There's a lot of dancing, and it's a big featured
I've
part.
been on Broadway.
You have?
Yeah, I wasn't on Aladdin. She stole from my car. Catch! How long is my part? I'm so excited. It's 2 minutes, 3 minutes. How big is it?
Maybe 2, maybe 3 seconds.
Wish me luck, guys.
That is great. Guillermo making his blowfish debut on The Little Mermaid live. Did you watch that? You watched a lot of TV when you were recovering. Did you watch Little Mermaid live?
No, and I probably would have just slept through it anyway.
Oh,
Well, that's what those drugs do to you. You just pass out or you throw up. It's
Yeah,
one or the other.
It's the name of Kendall's upcoming biography. Yeah, that's right, autobiography, yeah.
Hey.
Next in the dish, Billy Eichner released his latest Billy on the Street. Oh, this is so good. This is just to make you laugh. And he did his latest episode with Captain America himself, Chris Evans. Look at this.
Miss, it's the 15th anniversary of Billy on the Street. Chris Evans is here celebrating.
Hold on. Yeah, hi, Billy.
Yeah, hi.
I'm thrilled for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, and it's on Netflix now.
All right, I'll check it out.
Please, and he has a new movie.
He does?
Yes, what's it called? Knives Out. Knives Out.
Knives Out. Ooh, I don't like the title.
Okay. Miss, he has a new movie coming out.
Oh, my God.
Knives Out.
Oh my God, what movie?
It's called Knives Out, tell her.
That's right, it's a murder mystery.
A murder mystery.
Oh, my favorite.
Oh, wow.
Good luck. Oh my.
Billy on the Street's on Netflix now.
On Netflix?
Yeah, no, I am.
You are?
Yes. Okay. Sir, has Chris Evans...
So good. Chris's Avengers co-star Paul Rudd joined the two. As you heard, Billy on the Street is now available on Netflix. I did a binge because, again, another reason we're doing the story is he switched from... He was on Pop or Crackle or Snap or something, and then the show went over. Thank you for getting that Rice Krispies reference. But now it's over. The whole library is on Netflix. And before I passed out on my cough medication, I was binging one app. It's so funny. The one where he takes, if you guys go watch today, watch the one with Sarah Jessica Parker, where he is like yelling at her about Sex and the City 2. It is so funny. But yeah, it's such a good episode.
I just always love his like, okay.
Okay, yeah. The editing there is so good too. They do a great job. Next in the dish, a familiar face will be returning to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after all. Camille Grammer tweeted yesterday that I'm getting back in the game. Diamonds and drama. Hashtag Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, this news comes after Camille claimed she wasn't asked back for the 10th season of the show, blaming Kyle Richards, right there in the yellow if you don't watch the show, for her snub. Last season ended with Camille arguing with, well, basically everybody. Some Twitter users suggested, and our executive producer backs up this theory, that the news of Camille's return means the show was lame and they needed to add some drama to the new season following the first 3 months of filming. This will be the first season without original cast member Lisa Vanderpump. Now at first, because I love Beverly Hills, and Jeff, executive producer Jeff, has been hashtag Nelly negative about the new season. But I will admit, I think he's right on this. I think they've been filming for a while, and I think all the women are getting along so well. Who wants to see that?
No.
You know what I mean?
No, we want some table flipping.
If I want to see women getting along well, I'll turn on the Hallmark. You know what I mean?
Right.
I turn on Bravo to see table flipping and hair pulling and Camille, you know?
And Camille being Camille.
Yes.
Yeah, no, 3 months of filming and now they just added her. I'm like, that sounds like a waste of time.
Well, and then New York, there's the rumor that, Youngin on New York.
Oh, dear.
No, the one that we don't like. No, the one that we don't like. Tinsley. There's rumors that she is up and quit New York.
Oh, is she she's the one that you were like, meh?
Yeah, Tinsley gets a big meh for me. But, because I mean,
that's probably why she quit, because you gave her a meh.
Her only storyline last year was she joined the circus. I mean, you know what I mean?
She joined the circus?
I'm not kidding! I'm not kidding. That was it. She joined the circus and she cried. Because, I mean, she's like, this means so much to me. And it was like...
This is not water for elephants. It's fine.
She had a breakdown in a circus tent.
Oh
you know what I mean?
Like sad clown?
Let me tell you, that is one place I have had breakdown. I do not want to have a breakdown in a circus tent.
No.
Pull me out to the parking lot. You know what I mean?
No.
More dish for you this morning. And that we go to our Insider to the Stars. Ladies and gentlemen, live from his extra bedroom, it's Dax Holt, everybody, from Hollywood Pipeline.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I am in love with your audience today. This is
fun. They're great. They're fantastic. There's an argument, Dax. What looks better on TV, teal or red? What's your vote on that?
Teal, for sure.
Teal! Teal wins right there. I've been giving them a hard time the whole show. Anyway, let's get to it. This is cool. Y'all got some good photos this week. Jennifer Hudson on the set of RESPCT.
Yeah, that's so funny. I'm glad you spelled it out because I had no idea if I was supposed to spell out the biopic title or if I'm just supposed to say respect.
Yeah.
Because there's no periods in between, so thank you for spelling it out. But Jennifer Hudson is becoming Aretha Franklin. This is for the biopic. And they have been all over New York filming the last couple days. And I tell you, she is becoming Aretha. It's really cool to see these photos. Also in the movie. But I'm excited to see how this turns out. Obviously, a legend of music and in the industry, and this is going to be her younger years that they're going to be covering in this movie. So very cool, excited about this one.
She looks great. Let's talk. Okay, this story, the legs that this story has had, and I have a theory why, but Keanu Reeves is all over the place because of his new relationship. But is there more to the story?
Well, here's the thing. So Keanu Reeves has notoriously, for the last 5 years, never really walked a red carpet, been very public with any relationship that he has ever been in until Alexandria Grant came around. And now he is making it public. He walked a red carpet the other night, holding hands with her. They've been photographed out numerous times. They've gone on trips together. Again, I say this because Keanu Reeves does not do any of this. He's crazy famous, but never does the relationship thing. And she went and walked the red carpet the other day, and everyone started to notice she is now wearing a huge vintage ring on her right hand, on that finger. This is one of those things in Hollywood that people will do to throw off the media and fan. They'll wear it on the right hand so people don't believe that they're engaged. But the rumor going around is they're potentially engaged, and she's just trying to throw everyone off by wearing it on the other hand.
You know what else I noticed, and you've been in Hollywood enough to recognize this as well. I also think this is such a big story. It's everywhere because people are shocked that a guy from Hollywood is dating an age-appropriate woman. No, and I mean that. I mean that as a compliment to both of them. I mean, people.
The thing is, I think she's actually 10 years younger than him, I
yes.
believe.
Oh,
yeah.
Nine. Well, yeah. Thank you. We did a quick age check. But anyway, yeah. Okay. You have pictures of Eddie Murphy from the Coming to America sequel.
Yes, this is so good, you guys.
So good.
People are so excited about this. So they're doing Coming the #2 America, and this is Prince Hakeem. He is coming back from Zamunda to find his long-lost son in New York. But he is running through the streets of Atlanta, and people are going wild over these photos. I mean, it's been 31 years since the original one came out. They've wanted this to happen for so long, and Eddie Murphy finally signed on, and we are getting it. So people, hold your horses. I think it's next year it comes out, but this will be a really big movie as well.
Oh, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Finally, you have a big guest on your podcast. Tell everyone.
Yes. Please go listen to the podcast this week, Hollywood Pipeline Podcast. You can search for it on iTunes. But we had Brandon Novak, who people know him from the Jackass fame, from MTV, from the movies. He had a very interesting life. He was addicted to heroin for 20 years. He has now been sober for the last 4 years. He's an inspirational coach at this point, a sober leader in his community. But the stories of what his life was like when he was doing these drugs and when he actually hit rock bottom. That story alone, his rock bottom moment, I mean, my jaw was on the ground. And then he told us all these wild moments of filming with MTV. And the biggest thing is you start to realize why a lot of those stars of that show have all had substance abuse problems. And he said, you know what? We were kind of encouraged to do stuff, and MTV never told us not to do anything. And so I think it was a bad combination. And unfortunately, Bam Margera is still struggling.
Yeah.
But he said, look, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And so go listen to the podcast, kbc.com/HPP to listen to it.
Thank you, Dax Holt. Have a good week, my friend. See you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Dax Holt from Hollywood Pipeline. You can follow Dax on social media. Just search for Dax Holt. And like he said, all you have to do is go into wherever you find podcasts and search for Hollywood Pipeline. Still ahead, everybody. We got a lot of comments about producer Ted's latest Christmas movie review. Some good, some bad. We'll read them to you. Plus, Kendall's back just in time to head to Smack Shack in the North Loop in Minneapolis to learn how to shuck an oyster. And then, they are huge on social media. The hosts of the popular vegan cooking show on Facebook are here. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. It is a seafood delicacy lots of y'all enjoy, but opening up or shucking an oyster can be a challenge. Luckily, you can learn how to shuck at Smack Shack in the North Loop of Minneapolis, which actually offers shucking classes. Kendall decided to try this out.
Today, I'm learning how to shuck oysters.
So as far as oysters go, they have two shells on them. You have the lid on the top, and then the cup on the bottom holds the oyster itself and all the liquor, which is the ocean water or river water that the oyster is grown in. It's called the liquor.
There's liquor in oysters?
There is in these. So that holds all the flavor kind of the mineral content and the aquaculture that these oysters were grown in, which kind of gives them their distinctive flavor.
So they get their flavor from their liquor. Can I just ask you why this one looks kind of like, what's that thing, Brussels sprouts?
I guess I could see that. Yeah, it's got those concentric circles the way Brussels sprouts would have the leaves. Those are actually almost like tree rings. So that's about a 3 or 4 year old oyster, and you can kind of see each of those rings as the cold seasons come and go. They kind of form those tough rings around them.
Oh, that's cool. There's East and West Coast oysters, and they're all different based on where they're from, and their liquor makes them how they are.
Yeah, that gives them their flavor profile, essentially. All the minerals in the water and how they're farmed all contribute to having their own distinctive flavors for each location.
Okay, so one is like wine, beer, vodka.
Absolutely.
Got it. And I've been told that I was excited to wear these gloves, and I've been told it's so I don't stab myself
for your
in
own
the
protection.
It's for my own protection.
These are our oyster knives. They are sharp at the point, so don't stab yourself in the hand or any other bite.
Can I touch it?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay,
These are
it's not as
cut
sharp
gloves.
as I thought.
It's sharp when it goes through your hand.
Oh.
So to be able to open this up, we're going to take a towel and we're going to roll it up like this. There's a sweet spot right inside that little hinge right there.
Okay.
Where the tip of the oyster knife is going to fit right inside there. And if it finds that sweet spot right, a little bit of downward pressure.
I can
should
see
pop
the
right open.
sharp thing.
The sharp things, that's why you wear the gloves. Once it's in, you just kind of slide it towards you, scrape across the top of that lid with a knife. The adductor muscle is still holding the oyster to the bottom shell, to the cup.
Okay.
So you want to free that up by just taking that curve out of your knife,
Yeah.
popping it out just like that.
Okay.
And see all that delicious liquor in there?
Yeah, the liquor.
It's ready to eat.
It's ready to be drank,
Cheers.
you mean? Cheers. That's it? Literally, I can eat this right now?
Literally.
You need to tell me twice. I love oysters.
Delicious.
It's not moving.
Very good. And then I would hold it more like this as opposed to a dagger. Not trying to kill anybody, just trying to open an oyster. So you're gonna take the tip of that. I'm sure we have another one that's on, there it is. And take the tip of it right into that sweet spot.
I'm not doing a very good job so far.
Just
Why am
pop
I
that
not
open.
doing it?
The tip needs to get a
right?
little bit more in.
You open this one. I cracked the top. What do I do now? Hey Eric, can we edit me opening this?
There you go, perfect. It's ready to eat. I like it with a little bit of lemon, and then I like to move on to the mignonette and then from the other flavors.
I like horseradish.
Our horseradish is fantastic. You can't go wrong with it.
Do the chefs get to eat all the oysters all the time?
All the time.
I'm great at this job. I love oysters.
The queen of oysters, Kendall joins me now. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
It is really hard. So I ended up getting one of them done, but because we were shooting other things, and I was like, give me another one. I'm gonna get this done.
Yeah.
So I got one, but man, oh man, how you really take like an oyster shucking class is just have the guy do it all for you because.
And we should tell people it's not just for TV. These classes are real, and people can take the classes.
Yeah, they've booked all of them through Christmas, at least at the point that I had talked to them then.
Yeah.
But if you go on the Smack Shack website, you can see that they have more of them. I think through January or February they open them back up. But it's fun. You get wine pairings with it. And honestly, like they were such a hoot, and the Smack Shack is so fun.
It's a great crew, and it's the Smack Shack in the North Loop because there are two other ones. So it's the North Loop Smack Shack. You can find them on Instagram. And I will tell you, I learned to appreciate what they do. There's a restaurant in Orlando called the Boathouse, and there's a guy there that's there a lot. I think he's their master oyster guy, and he
oyster guy.
I could just watch him. He does it with such speed. Because the volume that he goes through every night, I mean, it's a restaurant at Walt Disney World. Imagine the volume. He does it so quickly. And I asked him, I said, do you ever cut yourself? And he's like, I have never cut myself, ever.
Really?
Yeah. He
Did
could
you-
be lying,
did he-
but I'm just saying I believed him, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna read a story about how he like cut his hand off. or
Yeah,
something.
I hope not, because he's a nice guy. Yeah. If you have an idea for a job you want to see Kendall try, we've made it very easy. Send us a message on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. It's just Jason Show TV on all 3. If you have maybe you have a wacky job that you think Kendall would be really funny trying to do, let us know, and who knows, we could be stopping by and seeing you soon.
I've done all the things.
Yeah.
All the things, but I want to do more.
We want to do more. Coming up, we're opening up the Jason Show mailbag. Wait till you hear what y'all have to say about Ted when we return. Stay with us, everybody. Oh, Ted. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Also want to say a welcome back not only to Kendall, but to Erin Schwab. She was gone yesterday, and it felt like 4 years she was gone. So I'm going to say it again, a dose of on-air gratitude. Erin Schwab does the best job with our studio audience every day. And yeah, the best job ever. Yeah. We love you. She was at a ceramic show or something yesterday. That's right.
I highly doubt
No,
it.
we'll tell you what it was a little bit later. Welcome back. We always love hearing from you about the show. So that means it's time to open up the Jason Show mailbag. Here we go.
I'm so excited to hear all this.
I can always tell which way the wind is blowing when I get alerts for the show of like, oh, I wonder how this episode went. You know, how people are liking it. Well, yesterday, bing, 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 bing. We kept getting alert after alert, and I always read the first line of the email to see if I should continue. And when I saw Ted, I just kept saying, Producer Ted, Producer Ted. I knew we had a segment. We got a ton of comments following Producer Ted's latest Christmas movie review. Yesterday, our lovely Ted reviewed the Netflix movie Holiday in the Wild, starring Kristen Davis and Rob Lowe. Ted was not a big fan, but gave it some credit for actually filming in Africa. Well, many viewers, have you seen this yet? Did you see it?
I watched Ted's review and now I'm not going to see it.
Okay. Well, okay, now Kendall, now you're going to get the hate mail. Yeah. Well, many viewers...
It's not fair. I just recovered.
That's right. Many viewers, many of you felt the need, I get it, to correct Ted on something. Susan, Patricia, and Barb all pointed out, hi ladies, all pointed out that there actually was a previous Hallmark movie based in Africa. Because we joked, we said on the show that Netflix obviously has a bigger budget than Hallmark. Oh, no, we were wrong. This one starred, yes, Lacey Chabert. Yes, right there it is. It's called Love on Safari, but it was not a Christmas movie, so technically, according to our research team and lawyers, Ted was correct. Yeah, we consulted our lawyers, so that's right. We did not really do that. No, yeah. Next up, some comments about Ted's review of the movie. Amy says, hey, Ted, I watched Holiday in the Wild and I absolutely loved it. I saved it on my list and I'm going to watch it again. Carol says, love Ted, but he's full of soup. Okay, I just have to say, I need to discover what full of soup means. But she continues, Holiday in the Wild was very good. I give Ted -1 crowns on this one. Okay, God bless America when the viewers start critiquing Ted. This is,
Thank you.
We hear from Bob. Hi, Bob. Bob says, Ted is whacked. I could stop there. Ted is whacked. Holiday in the Wild is way better than your typical Hallmark Christmas movie.
Wait,
yeah.
I think what Bob meant is Ted is whack. There's no whacked.
Oh, really?
I'm just throwing it out there for America.
But he can use whatever.
You do you. Don't
yeah,
say
that's
I'm
right.
whacked.
Yes. And finally, one more message about Ted. Debbie says, during Ted's Halloween shopping trip, did you guys of the Jason Show realize you could see Ted in his red undies reflected in the dressing room mirror? Loved it. Yeah. So, now if you missed our Halloween show, we showed Ted trying on different outfits in the dressing room, and Eric got a shot of Ted stepping out of the dressing room, and there's his underwear in full view in the reflection.
Oh, Nice.
Yeah?
I just honestly, like, I didn't notice it while I was watching the show, and I never need to see that, so I will not be going and looking for it.
No.
Well, I don't, who wants to see Ted in his whitey tighty ready tights?
Hold on a minute.
Nobody.
Hold on. I'm hearing from Ted, and Shane will be back tomorrow, everybody. Still ahead, everybody. We're cooking with social media personalities, Coco and Lala. They're here. I can't wait to have them on. We'll be right back, everybody. Bye-bye, Kendall. Welcome back, everybody, in the kitchen. I'm excited. Our next guest host of Facebook Watch food show called Keeping Up with Coco and Lala, and they review vegan foods and recipes and offer tips to eat healthy. And let me tell you, they're just entertaining as well. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Coco and Lala, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, why vegan?
Why not?
No, I mean, I know, but I mean, like, there's a world of food, of food categories. Specifically, why did you tailored in on vegan?
So we do vegan and vegetarian,
Yeah. Oh,
and
nice.
just because heart disease is the #1 killer, so we have to be mindful about what we're eating. And I mean, who wouldn't like more fresh fruits and vegetables in their diet in a very tasty way?
Yeah,
Yes.
it has to be good.
It doesn't
It
taste
has
like
to be good.
grass.
Yeah.
You know, like
We can't have food tasting like grass.
No, we can't.
No.
And we don't just eat grass.
No.
I mean, we have crab cakes here.
I was gonna say, when we were talking about the segment, I was like, okay, we're gonna do now. Are these vegan or these are vegan?
These are vegan.
These are vegan.
Vegan crab cakes.
Yes.
I don't know how you're gonna do this. I was very excited. This is magic because I was thinking, I know what's in a real crab cake, and this is gonna be hard.
We got you though.
Okay.
We got you.
Okay.
Okay, so you ready to do this?
I'm ready to do
We're
this.
gonna have you put your hands in there, not literally, but we're gonna have you help us cook this,
Sure,
right?
okay.
Okay, so we're gonna mince that up. Just mix it around a little bit.
So you're using, what's making the crabby meat texture is the hearts of palm. Anyone heard of hearts of palm?
I have.
Do you like it?
I do actually.
So look at that so far. Doesn't that look like chopped
Look at that.
up?
Look, get a shot of this, Eric. It does. Let me right there. There we go.
Right there.
Right
Remember
there.
I told you magic.
Yeah.
So what we did is we chopped that up. We put that in a little food processor. And then there you go. Now it already starts to look like crab. So you add in a little bit of vegan mayo.
Okay.
Okay, and then what's in this next bowl over here, I'm gonna have you add is a little bit of bell pepper, some red onion, some jalapeno. So it is kind of spicy, and some garlic.
Should I add all of it?
You can add all of it if you want. Yeah.
TV magic.
It's TV magic.
But look at that beautiful color, though. I mean, and that's the thing.
You
Sneak in
eat
as
with
many,
your eyes. You eat with your
sneak in
eyes.
as many vegetables as you can.
Yeah.
These are literally recipes the whole family will love.
And again, the veggies add the texture too. I need.
Yes, and so we're gonna add in a little bit of what's in that bowl, and that's seasoning. You guys can find the recipe. I think you guys posted it online.
We're gonna post it on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay, so that's some Old Bay, and that's a little bit of flour to help hold everything together, and a little bit of cornstarch. So just mix that up. Now this is where you do want to use your hands and actually form the patty.
Okay.
I'll do it for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
TV magic.
That TV magic.
So we're just gonna put it into a little patty.
Okay.
Then we're gonna just drop it into
the breadcrumbs.
The breadcrumbs.
And so we did season the breadcrumbs with a little bit of Old Bay. I mean, you can't have a crab cake without Old Bay.
Old
right?
Bay. And if you're speaking of, we did Smack Shack. If you love seafood, if you don't have Old Bay in your cabinet,
something's wrong.
Something's wrong with you. You need
wrong.
to get Old Bay. It's an allspice basically for all seafood. It's amazing.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So then you make it into a patty.
Okay.
Put it into the breadcrumbs.
You are making me a believer because it looks amazing.
You're just gonna drop it into some hot oil.
Okay. Doesn't matter what kind of oil.
I mean, we like sunflower oil, but I mean, whatever oil you have in the house.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Yep, and so you're gonna cook it up until it's golden brown.
Okay.
So this is the final product.
Eric, we'll get a shot over here. Look at that. Here, I'll get it right here. Right there, that is.
And then we did top it with a little bit of mango salsa with some black beans in it. And then we also have we just made this fresh on set. Garlic and dill aioli sauce.
Vegan.
Oh, look at this.
And so we just used Hellman's vegan mayo.
This is the thing too. We did a vegan challenge on the other show that I did about, 10 years ago, Jeff? And there wasn't a lot of good vegan products. Now, wouldn't you two agree?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. It's everywhere, and the quality is way better than it used to
This
be.
tastes just like regular mayo.
It does?
It does.
Yes. I haven't been vegan all my life.
Yeah.
And so this tastes like regular mayo. And it's the same price. You're not, I mean, you know?
Yeah.
There you go.
And then we also did something special just for you. We actually made a cilantro lime rice
Oh.
on the side.
Flavors popping everywhere.
So, I mean, we hooked you up.
You did hook me because I love all of this. I love all this. How's the show going?
You know, the Facebook show is awesome. We have about 10.6 thousand people that we teach how to cook healthy meals. And so it's really about trying to educate everybody, including the next generation, right? Because we want our kids to be healthy. We want them to live a long, quality life.
Look at that kitchen. Whose kitchen is that?
That's my kitchen.
That's a beautiful kitchen right there.
Thank you.
That is nice.
And then also on the radio show, we get to interview a lot of celebrities because we actually have the hottest vegan and vegetarian talk radio show in the whole entire country, y'all, right here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We've interviewed so many people. What do you think?
I like seafood, I will admit. If you were to blindfold me, I don't know if I would be able to tell the difference. You know why? It's a texture thing.
Yes.
It's a texture thing. I wouldn't, now I'm further processing it. Yeah, I wouldn't know the difference, especially if I was real hungry. I was like, No. It's the spices. It is spiced perfectly, and the texture is great, and this is to die for.
I'm trying to tell
That is really good. Y'all make this right now, seriously. Give it up, everybody, for Coco and Lala. Please come back.
We'll come back.
To catch our weekly show, head to realcocoandlala.com. We're going to post this whole thing on Facebook, and you can get a hold of them as well. We'll be right back, everybody. Back after this. That's tremendous. That is really good. Welcome back, everybody. Kendall's here, and you're staring at my crab cake, aren't you? We may give you one. I don't know.
You literally said, "Don't touch this."
Yeah, I did say that, but Coco might make you one. We don't know.
It was in a very subtle way.
It was very subtle. That
she
one's
gave
mine.
me a thumbs up.
Hashtag only child. I don't share. Yes. Hey, really quick. Before we go to break, we're competition, but I think that's silly. I want to say congratulations to my colleague, Steve Patterson, over at My Talk, and from Twin Cities Live. They welcomed a new baby to their family. Yeah, so I just want to say congratulations to Steve and his family. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, we have such a good audience. Well, we have it every day, but they don't know this, but I'm holding in my hand, each member of our audience will get 4 tickets to the Minneapolis Holiday Boutique at US Bank Stadium, November 8th through the 10th. So yeah, what?
Let me just see that.
You can't.
I don't have
I'm sorry you don't qualify because you're an employee. So yes, you can't.
But Jason,
no,
I can't
need
even
those
walk
back.
through
Those are
anyway.
fake anyway. Those won't get you in. They're counterfeit. Yeah. Anyway, before we go, another comment from our Facebook page. I've been talking a lot about Dolly Parton this week because of the new podcast about her that you need to listen to.
Yes.
Dolly Parton's America. Chris writes, I was a flight attendant for American Airlines and had the honor of having Dolly on one of my flights. She's the sweetest person I've ever met. She hung out with me in the first class galley and actually was helping me get things ready. He continues, she was so interested in us and our lives. I had many celebrities on my flights, but Dolly was the best ever. Yeah.
So cool.
But does that surprise any of us?
She just got up in there and was like, I'll help you load your tray.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise. That's why she is universally loved. I said it when you weren't here. I'm putting it out there, putting it out into the universe. We are going to Dollywood, Kendall. We are going into Dollywood. Yeah. And I know our general manager, Sheila Oliver, is watching right now. Sheila, please put that in the 2020 budget. That's right, yes. Sherry Randall, please put that in the budget. That's it, yeah. Sherry's our money person. That's right. That's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Put those back.